Hi there, good morning everybody. It's around 10, it's getting to 10, and today is weight loss report day. It's meh, it's okay. It's not what I had hoped it would be as much as I had hoped it would be. Because I weigh myself more than just once a week, and it was lower yesterday, but things just depend. Anyway, okay, I'll stop babbling about that. I'm in here folding laundry, so I'm starting with socks. Because I have 4 grown men living here, I try really hard to keep everybody's socks and underwear, kind of organized and out of each other's drawers, because you have not heard wailing in the hills until somebody's missing their favorite painties. I don't know. So anyway, here we go. These are all my guy that works outdoors, and he has all solid black. And then another kid has all solid white. And then another kid wears designer socks. And my husband wears these booty things. They're not booties, but they're short, to the ankle. So these are all going in the right pile. They were washed together and they were dried together. Now, while this looks like a mess, this is folded towels and Tractor Supply bag. And this is all dog bedding that I cleaned because yesterday I gave the dogs a bath. Poor kids. They feel better though. I don't know if this will show up on the camera or not, but one of the guys just bought a pair of overalls. None of them have ever worn that. And they're new and they're stiff. I washed them and I thought, well, I'll put them in the dryer. And then I thought, those, because they're a grown man size, the buckles are heavy and they're going to go bang, bang, bang around and around and around in circles. So I hung them up out here, and this is my clothesline. What there is of it. I need an actual clothesline around back. I don't know where I would put it that I would be happy with it, but it would be nice to have. Around here you get to hang the laundry, 9-10 weeks out of the year if you're lucky. This is a mess. I just wanted to show you that this is where my little laundry thing is, right out the back door to the laundry room. So here's the next thing I'm doing right now. I'm dinking around in the kitchen. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I just heard the clock. So I'm taking everything out of this drawer and reorganizing and taking things that I don't want in there, and I'll show you at the end if it looks any better. And then I had 3 pounds of ground beef in the refrigerator. As you can see, it's not the good stuff. See this grease? So it'll cook down to about 2 pounds, I bet. Anyway, I needed to get it cooked. I didn't want to stick it in the freezer because it was a lot. When I cook it, I can break it in half. I can divide it in half, and I can put each half in a Ziploc bag, and I can use it for stuff. I can season it, even though it's cooked, when I'm ready to use it. So I could use it for tacos, burritos, spaghetti, chili, whatever. And so, but it'll already be done, and that's a big part of the preparation for dinner sometimes, and just to have already prepared hamburger meat is a time saver sometimes. So I'll show you that when it's done. It's empty. I'm going to go through here and clean up these crumbs here and there and in the corners and whatnot. And here's most of what I took out. 2 empty containers I need to wash out that came out of there. This one's got crumbs in it. This one doesn't hold crumbs, but I'm going to rinse it anyway. And then I don't know what to do about this. Really, I don't need that many knives. I just need a few knives. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand when you want to have a bunch of steak knives, but I don't do a lot of big meat cutting. One good knife is fine. I don't know what to do. Anyway, there's that. I just remembered that my husband went to Costco yesterday and he got strawberries and watermelon. So I cut up 1 watermelon. 1 still needs to be cut up, and then I didn't do anything to these. So they were still in the container, I'm going to wash them up, and take the stems out, put them in something a little smaller than this, because fridge just doesn't hold much. You know, it would have been smarter to wash them before I hulled them, maybe. But I hulled them, so here they are in the water. And then I'll just swish them around. I'm not going to put the top on this. You can put a top on this one and make it really go. And I do that with things like spinach, you know, that'll have sand in it and stuff like that. But these are pretty delicate, and I'll just swish them around. They're really, really ripe. Most of them, I did find, like, that little troublemaker right there. Not very ripe. All done. I'm not going to put a lid on these. I want them to be able to breathe and not go bad all in one day. And I know when the kids see there's no lid on it, they'll just eat them as they walk by in the fridge. Now I'll wash up the grapes. See how that works out. They're, you know, pick out soft ones and just keep the good ones. I will be spinning these grapes because grapes are, to me, dirtier, and they're sturdier too. They stand up to a washing the way that a strawberry won't when they're ripe, you know. So just baking soda, and I'll rinse the baking soda off, but the first rinse is going to be baking soda water to try to get it all off, you know, get whatever bird mess or soil or some kind of fertilizers. I don't know. I don't think these are organic. I know the strawberries were, but I don't think these grapes were. Grapes are so expensive, I don't know who can afford organic. Sometimes I get in line and I see the total go up of my grapes and I think, no. Oh, all right. You know what I mean? Okay, good enough. You get the point. So now I'll just take this drainer out. This is one of those XOO or OXO or something brand, and I'll, you know, let it drain out some and drain the water in the bottom and start over with fresh water. So these are the only ones that, well, no, there are a few in the garbage, not the garage, that were soft or, you know, mushy or whatever you want to call them, just not a crisp grape. So they're going to lay in that grape bowl and make trouble, you know, spreading the love. So I just put the good ones in. There we go. There's the cherries. Too many to put a lid on, but probably shouldn't put a lid on them anyway. And then, I don't remember if I showed this or not, but here's the cooked up. I think I did. I think I said this isn't 3 pounds anymore. It's more like probably 2.5 or so. So I'm going to mark each bag, a Ziploc baggie, I'm going to put on there. I'll show you what I'm going to put on there. There we go. I just wrote on a Ziploc baggie, 1.5 pounds of cooked ground beef, 0 seasoning, and the date. I weighed these, and they weren't quite 1.5 pounds each. They were closer to 1 pound each. So out of a 3-pound chub, I didn't exactly get 3 pounds, and that's something you got to think about when you're getting the lesser, well, the more fat ground beef, unless you wanted the extra fat for something like the, you know, maybe it's moister, maybe it's more flavorful in some dishes. Anyway, that's that. My bowl is empty. I'm going to put that in the dishwasher and start it. I filled the dishwasher. Then I want to finish up this drawer. It's about done. She's full. Oh, you didn't see that, but I shut the soap in. Trust me. You guys, my garage is a fright. Just a fright. This, like, rice and flour and beans. Yeah, beans. And assorted dishes that I've not been using or only used sometimes. The quail turner, they're out of the turner now. All this stuff. All that stuff. Ugh, more barrels of food. Okay, so the reason I'm showing this, we're getting to the freezer. Ugh. Okay, I'm getting to where I'm getting it down, you know what I mean? I'm starting to empty my freezer. So there's one ground beef and the other ground beef, and Miss Patience was supposed to take these for her birthday and forgot. So I guess she'll have them sometime. That's the dryer you hear. I've got linens going, but anyway, at least the indoor one here is in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape. And then there's another side. Oh, I'll start down here, I guess. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so here's June. 6/4/23, it was 239.9, and then at the end it was 230. So 9. A loss of 9 pounds. And then the first weigh-in for July is the 9th, also Sundays, and it's 229.3. So I didn't quite do very well this from 6:30 to July 9th. Yeah, I'll do better next week. I need to get on the ball. If you stuck with me this long, I hope you'll consider sticking around and give me a subscribe. I do these weight loss checks every Sunday, and I do a lot of shopping and cooking and organizing and that kind of thing. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.